Hey, welcome. It is Open with Open Title. Are we a podcast or a newsreel? I'm trying to figure out.
We're us.
Okay, we're us. Okay, I like that. There we go. No, this is Open with Open Title. I'm Craine and she is
Gaby Pozas.
And we're here each week discussing Open with Open Title in the Open Title way.
Yes.
And some people saw one of our episodes and they said, what is the Open Title way? I said, well, doing things differently is what sets us apart.
Correct.
We're not your traditional title company. Gaby and I both like to state, anybody can close your transaction, but can they help you grow your business?
Correct.
All right. So Gaby is making a huge name for herself when it comes to her posting parties and how she's elevated the posting party platform, because she's taking the posting party far beyond what I was doing with my posting parties with people. Let's be real clear.
I just like to party.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. So, and then we have to talk about our escrow officers.
Oh, yes.
To our escrow officers. Now, we have offices in the Houston market. We are in the Galleria, Sugarland, Katy, Cypress, and we have signing offices downtown Houston, the Woodlands, Baytown, and Pearland.
Yes.
So we have signing offices. What our escrow officers will do, they will travel to sign. So we don't necessarily always use a
mobile notary.
But now, we have one particular escrow officer. She loves to drive. And Lord, if it's a nice day out there, you can hear her coming, vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yes.
All right? She is Susan Fitzpatrick. She's our most seasoned, most experienced, our most fun-loving escrow officer out of all of them, bar none.
I know.
All right. So she has a ragtop Camaro.
Yes.
And if you tell her she can go do a signing somewhere, all you got to do is point her in the right direction.
I know. And she loves driving that with the top off. And I've heard from time to time you put things on, like trash on her car.
Oh, it's not my fault. Bro, don't park so close.
Yeah, but Susan is great. You know, her communication skills, she's on top of things. Her attitude and her demeanor, she's always happy. She's super fun to be around. I like Susan a lot.
Yeah, she told me, I was teasing her the other day, how I'm always, I'm a huge proponent of whiskey cures everything.
Yes.
And she says, I don't drink anymore. I said, what is wrong with you? And she says, I'm healthier, I'm I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I said, fine. All right. So, but when I have an issue, Susan Fitzpatrick is my absolute number one go-to.
Oh, I thought I was me.
Well, not on the escrow side.
Well.
Not on the escrow side.
I'm kidding.
But think about it. We have a woman that has been in escrow 30 plus years. Yes. If she hasn't seen it, it hasn't happened.
Exactly.
Okay. And Susan is our vice president of escrow for our Houston market. She runs both the Gallery office and the Sugarland office. And she goes back and forth. She loves going back and forth because she gets to put the top down on her Camaro.
And you know what? By what you said, oops, sorry, tearing down. What you just mentioned about she has seen everything, anything that title was. So I remember when I started working at Open Title, and some of my clients would be like, "Hey, do you do this?" I would call Susan, and we're like, "Susan, do we do this?" And she will be like, "Yes." And then the next day, Susan, do we do this? Susan, do we? So one day she says, Gaby, as long as it's legal, we do it. We do everything if it's legal.
That totally sounds like her.
Yeah.
So, and see, people don't understand. Susan pushes the envelope, all right, which makes her unique in escrow. But she pushes the envelopes, always seeking to protect the clients, the lenders, Open Title, everybody that's involved in the transaction. She is always looking to protect everybody. She's working on, we have a deal in Grimes County, College Station. It's a big part of, it's 180 acres, and it's going to be developed for new housing.
Nice.
So our client sends it to me, and I tell her, why are you sending this to me? Send it to Susan. She says, well, I want you to know what's going on. I mean, but one of the things I have to do for her. So it's mineral rights above ground and below ground that they're negotiating because there's natural gas and oil underground, but they also have some kind of whatever the ethanol comes from, I think it comes from. Anyway, some other thing that's above ground, and then there's air rights involved. So it's like so send it to Susan. She hammered it out with the client just like that because seen it all, done it all. And if she does it, she has a network to contact to get the answer.
And I like, because I have some clients that will text me or call me like at 8 at night or on a weekend. And if I call Susan, she will respond to me like right away. So for our escrow officers, the 9 to 5, it's non-existent.
Non-existent.
Same for us, right?
That's very good for us because our motto is we get it, they keep it. That's our job, bring it in, their job is to keep it. Then you have, Lori.
Yes, she's in our Cypress office.
She's in our Cypress office.
Our Southern Queen.
That's her. She is totally a Southern Queen. Our East Texas Southern Queen.
Okay.
All right. So Lori is obsessive about communication.
Oh, yes.
She communicates with air. Okay. She is obsessive about communication. And so she communicates with the client. She communicates with the marketing rep. She communicates with the lender. She communicates with home mortgage. She communicates with everybody.
Everyone.
Nobody is left out of communication when it comes to Lori. Now, all of them communicate, but Lori is very zealous about communication. All right. Like she said, when we had some contracts coming in, she said, so-and-so sent a contract, and the same person another contract, and so-and-so sent another contract. And I said, I would love to say, keep it moving. I said, well, keep it moving, get some more, stuff like that. And I said, Lori, you realize they tell me that they send them over. Well, you still need to know when they get here. That's what you do.
But that's great because that helps us as marketers, like also be on top of things and knowing what's going on with our clients, right? Because what I found out is like when an agent is starting to work with us, they will send the contract directly to us and then we introduce them to the escrow agent, right? But then when they get to meet them and they feel comfortable with them and they start building a relationship, they sometimes just send them the contract directly to them.
Exactly.
So I like that, Lori will call or text or send us an email and say like, hey, we got a contract for your client. So I think that's great.
Oh, yeah. And Lori will actually, if a contract comes in and she doesn't know who the marketer is, she'll send out a mass email to all the marketers. Is this your client?
Yes.
Whose client is this? And stuff like that. And I've never experienced that before in other companies I work for. So she's very, very aligned with communicating, again, with everybody. And if she don't know who to communicate with, she's going to find them, okay? Because Lori has operational support dynamics where she helps in operations. Yes. She helped write SOP, the standard operating process procedures. So she's all fully engaged, and she becomes literally everybody's relative in a transaction. She be like, Lori is talking, and she's this, and she's that, and she's this, and she's that. She's sharing. And next thing you know, you swear they was born at the same time together. That's her personality. That's totally how her personality is. So so Lori she's branch manager at Cypress office, and she does things, and Lori works all the time.
Oh yeah.
All the time.
You know what? I'm starting to think that I'm allergic to you.
She's coughing again, people, and she's blaming it on me. I need to change my cologne. So I'll change my cologne. I'll change. I can't wear my Yves Saint Laurent millionaire cologne. I can't wear it no more. That's what it comes down to.
This never happens to me. It's only when I'm sitting with you here.
Hey, hurt my feelings. Well, you can't really do that because you say all the time, can't hurt his feelings.
So keep talking while I breathe. I'm kidding. So I love Lori too. Yeah. They're both great. And then we have a super young, rising star
Yes.
on our Sugar Line office. She also works on our Galleria office too. Miss Madison Morrow.
Yeah.
She's super sweet.
Yeah, Maddie is a sweetheart.
Yes.
That's the best description you can give her. She's an absolute sweetheart. She is like the most patient 20-something I've ever seen in my life.
I know.
Okay? So she's very patient. She's very kind. She's very supportive. She's Susan's backup if Susan's not available. And what Maddie brings to the table, I think, is that future dynamic.
Yes.
The future dynamic. Because she is, like I said, she's so thorough. But another great attribute, Susan is the one who originally hired Maddie and trained her. So she has all Susan's experience at her disposal. But she's also chimed in with her own techniques, because every escrow officer has a performance component, but every escrow officer performs differently. So Maddie has found her lane with the patience and Maddie's not prickly. She's just sweet all the time.
Always.
She's always sweet all the time. She's not prickly. So you have Maddie, and her name is Madison. We'll call her Maddie. But if you were to meet her, you was like, okay, how shy is she? She's not shy. She's reserved.
She's quiet.
She's just very calm. She
Not
does
like us.
her job.
She's not like us.
No.
She's quiet.
Yeah, she's quiet, basically.
We're not.
But here's some of Maddie. Maddie loves to take bartender jobs during rodeo season.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, she does.
Well, she lives in the country. She likes all
And
that.
she likes all that stuff, but it just doesn't go when you see her in the office like, Maddie's
Yes.
serving a cocktail? It doesn't even
I don't even see her drinking a cocktail.
Exactly. And she does live in the country, and she
Yes.
loves being out in the country.
When I complain that I'm stuck in traffic, her complaint is like, "Oh, a deer,
Yeah.
walk in front of me." I'm like, I wouldn't have those problems.
You don't have a deer problem.
Nope.
So that's bad. Then we have, I like to call her our resident diva.
Okay.
Our resident diva is Christina Abifala. Christina is bilingual.
Mm-hmm.
She is the branch manager of our Katy office. And Christina also does her own marketing.
Yes,
we
she does.
support her, but she does her own marketing. She's very control conscious, I guess you could say, but she's very thorough. She's very engaged with her clientele.
Yes.
She develops relationships with them. She does things with them. It's not just escrow officer client. It's Christina and friend. That's how she treats all of her clients.
Yes.
And she's always fully engaged. I've taught some classes for her, and it's so funny when you teach a class for Christina, it's like, okay, am I here? Am I not here?
What do you mean?
You teach the class and you leave because she got it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it is good though, but you teach class and you got it. But again, 20 plus years experience,
Yes.
bilingual. She navigates that Katy corner like nobody's business, and she has that knowledge necessary to get the transaction across the finish line.
Yes.
So these are, these are branch managers that we talk about covering these offices and stuff like that in the Houston market.
At Greenworks Inspections and Engineering, we know you want to work with partners who elevate your reputation and allow you to be the star of the home buying process. You work tirelessly to earn your business, and you deserve to have everyone in your corner pushing your transactions forward. Unfortunately, many home inspectors cause more problems than they solve, often delaying and compromising your deals. Most inspectors merely point out problems without offering viable solutions or cost estimates for repairs. This lack of comprehensive expertise can leave you feeling vulnerable when clients turn to you for answers. And the last thing you need is more work on your plate. We believe your business shouldn't be compromised by the shortcomings of your inspector. In nearly 2 decades of working closely with realtors, we have witnessed countless deals get derailed, canceled, and even end in significant lawsuits, all due to the negligence of an inexperienced inspector. We get how stressful the inspection phase can feel when your deal is so close to the finish line, and we know what it feels like to want a seamless transaction. That's why we created Greenworks Inspections and Engineering, to catch issues before closing, safeguard everyone in the home buying process, and help you better serve your clients and expand your business.
Then we have Courtney up in Dallas.
Because you mentioned our offices here in the Houston area,
Yeah.
but we also have offices in Dallas,
Yes.
El Paso,
Yes.
San Antonio,
Yes.
McAllen.
McAllen.
Am I missing?
We are getting ready to open up an office in Austin.
In Austin. Yes.
Okay. So we have these offices like, Courtney is our escrow officer in Dallas market.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, Courtney does Dallas and El Paso.
El
So
Paso.
she flies back and forth between
Yes.
Dallas and El Paso because El Paso is a tricky city. It's east and west. West has nothing to do with east. East has nothing to do with west. So that's why we fly Courtney to El Paso because she can do both because she doesn't live there.
Come on.
She doesn't live there, so they're accepting of her on both sides.
Nice.
How crazy is that, though? But it's El Paso.
Never been to El Paso before. Probably should go.
I've been in El Paso so many times, too many times. Open title, I've been Open Paso because of J Park Connect. We go teaching class up there. But driving from LA to Houston, you got to go through El Paso.
Okay.
You got to go through El Paso. And I've stopped there quite a few occasions, or I've raced through there on other occasions.
I can see that.
Yeah, exactly. So you have that. But then you have Linda in
San Antonio.
Okay. So Linda handles the coordination of closings and processing in our San Antonio office. She's also bilingual.
Yes.
Okay, so we have bilingual covered in all of our markets. But then we have Karina, who is our processor extraordinaire up in the El Paso office.
Paso, yes.
So, we have a fully functioning team, but what makes the open title way, or as we say with open title, is we can either have location processing or we can have centralized processing that comes out of Houston to distribute to other markets or comes out of Dallas to distribute to other markets. So we can do centralized processing either way.
And I like that because, some of our agents work like just on a certain location,
Yes.
right? So let's say we have agents that only work in Cypress. So all of their closings will happen in Cypress. But then we have agents that have listings everywhere,
Yes.
right? Even in other cities.
Right.
So one of the things that I like about open title, our way, different way, is that if the agent wants to build a relationship with a specific escrow officer,
Yes.
it doesn't matter where they have their listing, right? I mean, they can have a listing in Cypress and the next one can be in the Woodlands or in Beaumont. You can work with the same escrow officer for all the transactions.
Everybody's centralized processing.
So I know we're talking about our escrow officers, and that brings me to, we are hosting a couple of events
Yes.
called Brunch and Bubbly, because,
She has to have alcohol, people. People think it's me. It's really her.
I was not like this, I promise. I've learned from him. Anyways, so these events are, the purpose of it is for agents, obviously agents that have already worked with us, they've met the escrow officer, but for agents that are on the verge, like, hey, I want to see what open title is all about. I want to meet the escrow officer. So these events are purposely created so agents can come and meet our escrow officers. Introductions, because I feel like it's important for an agent to feel comfortable with an escrow officer and click. So we are going to have several brunch and bubblies around the offices in the Houston market, and I think soon we should do some other in the other cities, right?
Because I like that because the engagement part, because agents, builders, lenders, they want to meet their escrow officer.
Yes.
And a lot of times they don't meet the escrow officer
Until the signing.
until the closing, or it's just all email.
Correct.
Now, because we want to build more familiarity and more collectivism and more collaboration, that's why we're doing these lunch and bubbles.
Yes.
And giving credit where credit is due, Gaby created this particular engagement dynamic. She did begin out, she likes to party, so there you go with that. But think about it. We are promoting engagement. We're promoting cultivation and relationship building by doing these things like that. And so then that takes us back into the dynamic that we have at Open Title, our marketing.
Oh,
We have a marketing team. Our marketing team is like Gaby.
it's the best.
That's the best. You have Gaby, who does things in a different way. And what I love about how Gaby markets, she takes tools and she bends those tools to her personality. That's how it's supposed to work. So you have the bubbly, what's it called?
Brunch and bubbly.
Brunch and bubbly. Got brunch and bubbly.
I needed to come up with something to party in the morning.
There we go, with bubbles and stuff like that.
Yes.
We got brunch and bubbly. We know about the posting parties. We know about the luxury showcase. We know about the bus tours. But what is it that you're doing to make them yours?
That's a good question. I've never thought about that, right? So again, when I said that I like to party, it's, people don't know, but I'm kind of like an introvert. Can you see that? Yeah. So once I get home,
that's me.
I'm home. Like I'm happy home, right? But I like to put that little twist on the events as I would like an event to be if I'm attending,
yes.
right? So I think about who's attending the event, right? So I don't do it just because I'm going to tell you something, brunch and bubbly. Obviously, we're going to have mimosas. We're going to have Prosecco. I don't like mimosas. I don't like Prosecco. So
doesn't people?
I don't. But the event is not about me. It's about the people that are attending, right? So I feel like when I'm creating an event or I'm putting up an event, I think on who's going to be attending. What would the attendees like, right? And I feel that's important because then the people that attend our events are happy with, whatever we do. I'm bubbly. Even though, so I always
you are, but you are.
I always like to have music there. I always like to, bring different things, not do everything with a cookie cutter. So,
but you do presentation. I don't do presentation. However they deliver it, that's what I roll with. She does presentation.
Oh yeah, I have my tears
and shavers and stuff like that.
Oh, last time I brought like a charcuterie, it's a piece of wood like from a tree that I made. I had it made specially like for a charcuterie board. So I just bring stuff around and I try to make them different because, every market, every event I invite everyone, right? So we have some regulars that attend all of our events.
True.
And
they're never bored.
They're never bored. I'm never bored because just think about it. Inviting someone to 5 events in the same month, and if it's going to be exactly the same,
they're not.
No, they're not. Food is different, drinks is different, music is different.
Like the one we did with Tara last week.
Oh yes.
Where she had a ball, people. I stayed in the house. You had the
farm animals.
The farm animals. I'm talking about the drinks.
Oh yes.
Okay, so they had the coconut ring.
So it was and we created names for those drinks because that were according to the listing.
Yes.
So we had one with coconut rum, pineapple juice, mango passion fruit juice. It was really good.
Really good.
And then we had another one with vodka.
That's what I was drinking.
Pink lemonade and Sprite. They were really good. And then we brought barbecue for
barbecue that day.
Yes,
exactly.
We brought barbecue.
And I'm not a barbecue fan.
Oh, it was good.
But it was really good.
It was really good.
I'm that person. I'll eat barbecue, but I'll never say let's go get barbecue.
No, this was good.
It was really good.
And we had pop-up vendors too.
Yes.
We had
the artist.
We had an artist. We had a makeup artist. Our listing agent, her brand is she always uses rose gold
and Kendra Scott.
Well, I was not gonna say the commercial, but yes, she always wears Kendra Scott. Yes. So we had Kendra Scott representatives there.
That's right. They were there.
And they were selling. Yeah. And look, I bought this that day. So
you bought a Kendra Scott? That's Kendra Scott?
Yeah, it's a little Texas thing. Anyways, we have them over there, and we like to make every single event different.
Yeah,
so people that have been following us and have been attending our events, they don't get bored. They like it.
And that's the distinction that's the distinction. Like we have the bus tour coming up next week. We're going out to new construction community out with Coverage Drill. So we're doing things differently and having a spread, and our job is to inform, is to provide new resources and access to these markets that they don't customarily have. Okay, that's us, all right? So then you have that which Gaby does. Then you have Linda Craine, our resident, how would you call it? Linda's a great marketer, but from 1990, okay? She is so technology deficient, it is funny.
But she's a sweetheart. I love her. She's fun to be around.
Yes.
She makes a lot of connections with people. Like, people like her.
They love her. But the whole thing is trying to get her to create something on her own. It's an exercise in futility. But, and see, also Linda, what makes Linda special in her space, we call her, she's a big whale hunter. All right? So when Linda brings in business, it's always over $1 million.
Yeah.
It's always over. She brought another one this morning, 1.3.
Oh, nice.
It's always over $1 million. And so it looks like she's not working, but she really is, because she is so aligned with that market, she can't see the stuff down here. So we're trying to get her to see the stuff down here.
But she's up here.
And stuff like that. But I've known Linda for 15 years. And we have always had a great relationship and worked together. She and I work together. It's like you and I work together. We are not territorial. We're not, that's yours, this is mine. We just don't work that way. So at one of the brokerages in Sugarland, I was there, Linda was there, and the people were like, don't y'all work for the same company? It's like, yes. And I said, aren't y'all competing? And we said, no.
No.
And so then the moderator of the group, he says, how does that work? We don't live under the assumption that everybody likes us. There are going to be people that like her. They're not going to like me. There are going to be people that like me that don't like her. And then we're going to work together on those people who want to do something with both of us. That's how it's supposed to work.
And we work together. We help each other.
Yes.
Like, Linda and I have worked together in some events. You and I work together a lot in some events. And we're never like, oh, no, that, as you said, that's your client or that's mine. Like, because our goal is to provide our clients with the best tools and the best events and the best, anything, whatever it takes to make it happen. The best outcome. So whatever it takes to make it happen, we'll do it.
Yeah. And see, those are dynamics that we bring at Open Title. So when we say the Open Title way, we literally mean just that, the Open Title way. You know, and to say on Linda, I have to remind Linda that there's more to the world than Sugarland. It's getting her to come out of Sugarland or Fort Bend County. Oh my God. I said, Linda, why don't you go? Well, I know everybody over here. Go meet you some new people. You know, I tell her, go meet some new people. But she is so alive. She lives in Sugarland. Yes. Her children grew up in Sugarland. Her and Tom have lived there for 30 years. So it's just this whole crazy dynamic. That's her husband.
And she's a social butterfly, so she knows a lot of people there. Yeah.
But getting her centered is the whole thing. Linda, stay in this lane right here. Okay? No. Don't look to the right. Don't look to the right. Please don't look to the right.
Linda is Linda, and we love Linda because of that reason.
That's where you just start. Linda is Linda. And I actually try to make my bosses understand Linda's just being Linda.
Yeah.
So you let her win how she wins. See, Linda is one of those kind of people. Just cash your checks and leave her alone. She's one of those people. So you have Linda. Then you have Roberto up in Dallas. Roberto is new to our marketing family.
Yes.
Roberto is the one that's creating our new CRM for mass marketing, and he's putting different marketing protocols in place And he's even asked the question, is EL going to cooperate?
Cool. Good luck, Roberto. No, I'm kidding. But
I'm going to go rogue. That's who I am.
But I haven't had a chance to meet Roberto in person, but we've been together in some Zoom meetings and whatnot. And what I like about him is like when he came on board like he hit the ground running, right? Yes. And he has taken some responsibilities that probably were not,
Understood.
But he takes things on his own and make things happen.
He molds things, right? Like I said, he's building out the CRM that's applicable to everybody.
Yes.
Okay. And we have a CRM, but everybody doesn't want to take the time to learn how to use it. Right. So he's making a user-friendly CRM that we're all connected and we'll have all the databases in there, and that's fine. But at the end of the day, marketing is about the individual.
Correct.
Versus processes. So I always say individual agenda, collective marketing platform. So Roberto's working on a platform, but we all have our individual marketing acumen because Gaby does a posting party differently than I do a posting party. Her presentation is much different than mine will ever be. If I have a presentation quotient to a posting party or to a luxury showcase, the caterer is going to do it. It ain't going to have nothing to do with me, all right? I need this over here and that over there, and then that's all you got to get from me. But I would say the best description of when Gaby and I do something together, Gaby brings the style. I'm never going to bring the style.
But you're very stylish.
Ooh.
You are.
Yeah, but the presentation part, that's not my thing, because one time she went and got the things that she had, the trays, and it was stacking trays, and over here it had arms. I'm like, what the hell? But it looked good. It looked so good.
Right.
But it's just a presentation, right? Me, they had it out there how it was delivered. Just.
Aren't you glad you had me?
Thank you. So then we have our San Antonio team.
Yes.
The San Antonio team is Michaela and Sammy. Mm-hmm. Michaela is another one of our 20-somethings.
Yes. Super young, super sweet. Yeah. I had a chance to work with her at a concert closing.
Right. That's right. She was a good concert closing. So you have Michaela, and she also does some of our social media and stuff like Lucilla, all this stuff like that. So they work with our clients in San Antonio, mm-hmm. and they are coordinating things over there for me to go teach classes over in San Antonio. But Gaby and I are also moving our footprint to San Antonio to generate more business in San Antonio, which is why we have the centralized process. Mm-hmm. So we're doing things like that because I've had multiple meetings in San Antonio over the last few weeks that are outside the scope of what Sammy and Michaela do, even though they will be brought in mm-hmm. to work with us on projects over there. Yes. But what Sammy and Michaela do, they work with one of our large production real estate brokers. And they work with that brokerage to try to generate business out of there because they're right next door to each other in the office, and the brokerage, and we have a training space over there, stuff like that. So that's what a training is about. Mm-hmm. And now the team lead over there, her name is Teresa Hutt. She's in RMG. So she's in RMG training, and she absolutely loves it. And so she spreads our little picks of dust out there to generate more business and stuff like that. So you have those dynamics. And so our thing is we have a Texas footprint.
We do.
We have a Texas footprint. And I even go back to Roberto. Yesterday, I was on a call with Eric, our COO, mm-hmm. with a client that does business in Arlington, McKinney, and Fort Worth. So we're going to do some stuff in that window there. So there are things that we do the open title way is we don't look at territories, we look at opportunities.
Correct.
And that's what we do all the time. Like Gaby has a huge new builder client, Zion Homes, and they have a Texas footprint, for want of a better description.
Correct.
It is still built in Houston or north to the north and to the west. They build, right?
Yeah.
So your relationship with that builder client is predicated upon creating more exposure.
Correct.
Okay. So you have something coming up with them, right?
Yeah, so they have this 8 houses in Cleveland.
Okay.
So whenever we said that we will go anywhere
Yes.
to make things happen for our clients, like Cleveland for me is like an hour and a half drive, right? So we're doing a margarita crawl. We talked about this last week.
Right.
So we are having different margarita flavors at each house.
Yes.
8 houses, 8 margarita flavors.
There you go. I see. And that's going to be during the week, right?
Yes, that's next Thursday.
Next Thursday. So we have to work that out. We have to work those logistics out
Correct.
and make that happen.
Then they also have 8 or 10 houses close to Port Lavaca, which
Yes.
for me, it's like a 2 hour and a half. But we'll go there, right? And we're working on creating that event to market those houses over there.
But think about it. El Paso is 750 miles from here. We do stuff in El Paso.
Well, there's planes, you know.
That's what I'm playing. I'm just saying. we fly there, but it's still within our wheelhouse to get it done.
Well, I've been to Georgetown to do a concierge closing,
true.
which is half an hour from Austin.
Yeah.
Probably like 3 hours for me, but we make it happen for our clients.
Going the extra yard. Then also in San Antonio, we have Yvonne.
Yvonne.
Okay. Yvonne is another member of our marketing team. She's in San Antonio, and she focuses on brokerages and investors and things like that. She's been in the business. She's also a licensed realtor.
Mm-hmm.
So Yvonne speaks for both the realtor side and the marketing side to facilitate different opportunities. So that's the diversity that we bring to the table to make sure things are exposed based upon personalities. Yes. Based on personalities, all right? I believe Gabby and I don't do casual. Would you agree with that? We don't do casual. Well, this is our casual.
Maybe on the weekends.
Yeah, maybe on the weekend. But see, this is our version of casual. I don't have on a tie. That's my version of casual.
I don't have a blazer today.
There you go. So that's our version of casual. So, but as I love to say, you never have to worry about how we represent you.
Nope.
Never have to worry about how we represent you because we're going to represent your brand because we are representing our own brand. So
and because we are ready by the time we leave our houses ready. And that's something I learned from him because there's something that you say in one of your classes, like if you are not ready, if you are not dressed accordingly to meet an important client, and then you get a phone call for someone saying like, hey, can you meet in an hour? By the time you go back home to change, right. You know, as women, like do your makeup, your hair, get some nice clothes and go out.
Why didn't she leave your house? Exactly. Because, hell, in the Houston market, to get everywhere is an hour.
Oh, yes. It took me an hour and 30 minutes today to get to the studio.
So, you know, you have these different dynamics. It's the open tidal way. And the open tidal way also includes our leadership.
Yes.
You have Eric and Rick. Now, Eric and Rick, I talk to Eric 2-3 times a day. He's our COO. Rick is our CEO, who I talk to once or twice a month, all right? But they're fully engaged with things that we need, okay? Now, do we always agree? That is never going to happen. But we try to find a way to work it out, okay? These are our dynamics. So as we're working things out, they want our input, okay? Annette, she's operations. They want our input. They actually have come to the point of they need our input because we're boots on the ground and they are not. Mm-hmm. And because we're boots on the ground, we see things in a very, very different
way. Yes.
They see cost and profit. We say expense to generate more profit. So they're looking at the cost of it, but they're not looking at what it took to generate the profit that you're talking about.
Correct.
So, but we have some conversations, like periodically they'll say, you know, you're spending too much. And then my response is, leave me alone and cash your checks. But think about these dynamics here, okay? We have classes coming up.
Yes.
We have the luxury certifications coming up. We have the affordable housing boot camp coming up in all markets. So we're going to have the boot camp. The first one is September 3rd, here
the training
at
center.
a training center in our Houston market. Then we're going to do Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, Fort Worth, East Texas, West Texas, and we're going to have these boot camps. And these boot camps are going to be from 40 to 60 ages every boot camp. It's an 8-hour boot camp, and they are going to be instructed on how to secure funding for those potential buyers who don't have the down payment. And this is the kicker. It used to be you couldn't use multiple down payment assistance programs. Now you can bundle them
Wow.
up to $135,000.
Really?
Yes. That's what the boot camps are going to be about. So now you can sit there and bundle these programs. So what was affordable 10 years ago is not affordable now. But with this $135,000, it's like 10 years ago, they cannot afford it. So now, that what used to be a $250,000 house is now a $400,000 house, can't afford it. But with a $100,000 down payment assistance, now you're down to $300,000 and you can't afford it.
That's awesome.
And those are the things that we're going to be doing.
So they're going to teach all those at the boot camps.
At the boot camp.
That's
We're just doing all those things. And then we have consumer home buyer camps. We have the first one this Saturday here at the training center. They have like 35 families going to be here Saturday. Okay. So it's all these different things that you have going on that's going to allow us to help the agents grow their business, to help the consumer secure home ownership. We have investor events at the training center. It's just a variety of things that Open Title Way contributes to elevating the agent, the lender, and the builder.
You know how you just mentioned about Eric and Rick, our CEO and our COO, which, by the way, we should have them on the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
One day. Yeah. And that they ask for our input, right? Because so one of the things that also makes us special, Open Title, is that we as marketers or as escrow officers, we ask for our clients' input. We listen to them and we want for them to tell us like, hey, you know what, I think this will work better, or why don't we do this, or we need a class for this, and we listen to them and we make it happen.
Exactly. Because like I texted you from my networking budget this morning. We have people we know, but we're going to work together on this project. And one of the ladies is selling her house, and the other lady is already a client. She's a realtor. She's listing the house, and she came up to me and she said, hey, can you do one of those posting parties? I said, of course we can. But then I was sitting there thinking about it. We can have a hybrid posting party because we can have the seller, who's a jeweler, have a pop-up store.
Yes.
Okay. We can have one of the ladies who does the skin products. She can have a pop-up store.
The flowers.
She said, we can have Melinda there with the flowers. So we can do all these different things based upon that networking group to basically get this house sold. And it's things like that. And it's like, because I'm sitting there like, we could do this person, and we had that person, we had this person, and stuff like that.
Because also something that I like a lot about you and I've learned from you is let's try to help other people, get other people involved in other industries so they can help us with the event, but at the same time, they can also get the exposure for their business.
For their business. And that's what they, it's all about collaboration. And I always say on the Real Estate U Show, the entrepreneurs which drive our economy. We don't say realtors, we say entrepreneurs. That means anybody that's in business.
Correct.
That means anybody that's in business. And, you didn't know this.
Oh.
You are on the Real Estate U Show website as a contributor. You did not know that.
I didn't know.
You didn't know that. Yeah, but you are. Okay. Here you go.
So another hat.
There you go, another hat.
Another hat. Yeah.
But think about it. Doing things differently is what separates us. You have the Open Title Way, because remember, this show is open with Open Title.
Correct.
Okay. Now, we are focused on moving forward because it's a tight time in the industry right now. Okay. So we're focused on commercial banks, commercial mortgage brokers. I'm working with a couple of agents who represent churches to do church financing. It's allows us to really diversify and weather the storm. That's it. And it's a lady that used to work with us, who shall remain nameless, is struggling. She's struggling to the point I want to have a parade that she's struggling. And so...
so you want to throw a parade because she's struggling?
Yeah, because she's struggling. Because when you're... I'm one of these people, when you're a legend in your own mind, I got a problem with that. You can't be a legend in your own mind. You just can't do it, okay? So, but think about it. As we go forward, Gaby, what do you look to bring more to the table? Because, when the weather changes, you get more flexible because it's not as hot outside. So what are you looking to do as we move forward and doing it the open title way?
So, and I think we've been doing this for quite some time. Like you mentioned, Linda, like she is a well hunter, and so you and I, we work with everyone.
Yes.
We don't care if your transaction is $100,000 or $100 million. We work with everyone, and not only work with everyone, we treat every transaction and every client the same way.
Everybody wears a crown.
Yes. We're also working with new builders, right? So builders, with investors, lenders, credit unions.
Yes.
So we are trying, or we're not trying, we're working with, we're building those relationships and those connections with every single person that can help us the same way that we can help them, because
reciprocal.
It's reciprocal.
Yeah.
So whenever, as you say, whenever the market is kind of slow, we are diversified, right? So what I'm looking forward to, and we're already doing, but we're going to put a little bit more effort, is get in front of other investors, other lenders, commercial. Oh, I have an event today, my first event with a commercial lending. Right. Yes. Right. So that's the other thing. We sometimes ask other people to sponsor our events, but then there's other industries that ask our sponsorship and our collaboration. And as you said, the road goes both ways, right? So, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to make those new connections, to get to meet other people that are not only agents, right? So we can diversify our portfolio, be able to help other people grow their business, because when we help them grow their business,
because every transaction we don't need to be a part of.
Oh no,
it could be just another transaction.
You know what I like? So I've been in so many of your classes, and there's always these sayings that you say, and I like the one where you said you don't have to be driving the car every time. You can be on the back seat, and you're gonna get to the destination at the same time that the driver, even though you're in the back seat, as long as you're in the car.
As long as you're in the car.
Yeah.
As long as you're in the car. It's just that, and you triggered something with. I have a meeting tomorrow with one of our credit unions, right? And he and I, we want to do this big event for realtors. This is the thing, all right? And we're going to figure this out, but I need your help with this.
Okay.
All right? He is dead set on calling this a realtor roundup. I just can't. I just cannot embrace the roundup word.
I know who you're talking about.
So I need, when I go meet with him tomorrow, I need to have something different than that word.
Oh, I'm good with creating names.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking. Because if he says that to me one more time, he and I are going to fall out that 4th floor window together.
Well, if he wants to call it the roundup.
Yeah, but he's cowboy centric.
That's what I was gonna say. We can all dress like with cowboy boots, cowboy. Do you even own a pair of cowboy boots?
No, I do not.
We probably need to go shopping.
No.
But I'll come up with some ideas for you to present to your.
Yeah, I'm going to him. I'm like, oh, this man, he keep using that word.
He's a lot of he's part of the rodeo community and all that stuff. So just.
And he got multiple cowboy hats and multiple cowboy boots, and he got the whole shooting match.
You need to adapt.
Huh?
You need to adapt.
No, I don't. I'm good.
Be good.
I'm good. There will be no cowboy hat in this lifetime. Now, I do have some Stetsons, not cowboy Stetsons.
Okay.
Gangster Stetsons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotta see those.
Like my dad used to wear. Okay, I got those kind of Stetsons. But I don't have nothing about roping no cow and jumping on no horse. Okay.
I kind of want to see you like with that rope in here and the spurs and
I don't have none of that.
how do they call that little the tie? It has a name.
What is it?
I don't know.
I know what you're talking about.
That looks like two cords with a little.
Exactly. Nope, never. You'll never see that. Okay. So I have that going on. Like I said, we have the bus tour next week. We have a big event with another one of our clients here, training realtors. And so we teach a class called Sold. And our class called Sold is about utilizing tools that you already have to get the thing sold. Get the listing sold. Or even incorporate selling yourself. A lot of agents don't know how to sell themselves.
Nope.
You know, you've been in class, they'll say, so why would I hire you? Please tell me why I would hire you. And they can't even answer their own question. You want me to hire you to sell my house. You want me to hire you to represent me to buy a house, but you can't even tell me why I should hire you. So this is what Sold is about.
I like it.
Okay, so we have these classes going on. So we always have something going on.
Something different. Something for everyone.
So those are things that we do, and that's the open title way.
Are you looking to purchase, refinance, or even secure a specialized loan? Meet Your Mortgage Pro. Whether it's for your dream home or that perfect commercial space, we've got you covered with our solution-based lending services. Licensed in both Florida and Texas, we understand the complexities of real estate finance, and our team of professionals and our easy-to-use mortgage calculators are here to help. Your Mortgage Pro is committed to quality customer service, putting the people we serve first. And we don't just offer loans. We provide consumer education and ready-made loan programs to guide you every step of the way. We even collaborate with builders to secure new construction homes. Your Mortgage Pro, the mortgage solution professional. Reach out today at yourmortgagepro.biz.
And this is open with open title. So what do you want to tell our viewers / listeners today?
I'm so excited about everything that's happening right now, all of the events that we have scheduled. I'm looking forward to scheduling and creating some more events. Okay. I'm looking forward to meeting all of you. Like I told you that I got a phone call last week, right, of someone that I never met.
Right.
They called me and said like, hey, are you Gaby? And I said, yes. And she was like, I just want to let you know that I enjoy listening to y'all's podcast because you're hilarious. And she was laughing. So to me, that was like, oh,
that's work.
That's great.
It'd be impactful.
Be impactful. But, you know, I'm looking forward to meet those listeners and those viewers. Even, you know, if you're EL's client or you're just watching us for fun, because, yes, we are fun and we like to have fun. I look forward to meeting everyone that's listening and probably doing business and learning how we can help them grow their business.
And that's
right?
the thing, how we can help grow their business, build their business, and do business together. So we appreciate you following and enjoying Open with Open Title. I'm E.L. Craine.
I'm not.
She's not.
I'm Gaby Pozas. That's going to be my phrase for every closing.
There you go. So thank you for joining us. We'll be back for another episode next week.
And I'm ready to have some fun today. I have some things coming up. And, you know, that's what I'm looking for always, to have fun.
There you go. Having fun. Or as I like to tell everybody, I'm going to raise as much hell as I can get away with today.
I'm just having fun.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, everyone. See you next week.